Hello, Internet. This is Snuffy, and welcome to another episode of Doggies and Dragons. Without further ado, let's get right into the action.
This other dust walker.
Oh.
Oh, goddess, I hope not. But if she decrees,
That's the sub boss.
if that's what it takes.
Oh shit.
So no, after we got our asses kicked by giant foreskins, we are successfully camping.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to get a little deeper into.
The foreskins.
No, I wanted to get a little deeper into the knowledge the planes rolls that you guys made in the last session, to try to figure out where you guys were, and I revealed you're in the night realm. Some of the
Yes.
the twinging in your stomachs still hasn't gone away, and you're starting to isolate the reasons for that. And it seems like, with your knowledge of the planes, you would say that the gravity here is not flowing like it normally does in the real world.
Okay. I do have possible time issue written down. I'm going to put gravity near that just to see if it'll help me on me.
Very good things to keep track of.
Yes. I also have the loot written down, so.
All right, so I'm thinking, so Jezebel and Braggy, you two should stand side by side and jump up and down while I watch, and then we can determine if there's any gravity differential.
Here we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anything through my awesome mithril?
Well, some of it's lost, but I can admire your leg muscles still. Braggy, were you going to help with this entirely scientific experiment?
Sure.
So, without too much testing, you guys actually figure that this is about half or so what you would normally experience, what you call gravity. So you can jump about twice as high in this realm as you normally can. Thrown and launched weapons travel about twice as far as they do as in the real world.
Nice.
No wonder that bugbear was able to grab me so easy. Bugbear, owlbear, whatever the fucking bear monstrosity thing it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was an owlbear.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, normally I couldn't be grabbed so easily, but I blame it on the gravity.
Did
Right?
we go into room number 7?
Yes, it was the staircase leading up.
Okay. So there wasn't a staircase in number 6? Or was there also a staircase in there?
No, staircase 6, or in room 6 was covered in blood and had 2 of those horrible skin monsters.
So those are bookshelves, not staircases?
They're laundry baskets, actually.
Oh. Okay.
There's shelving units and laundry baskets.
Okay.
Where else do you clean your skins?
So, have we properly rested?
After
yeah.
after discovering the weird gravity issues and pondering what kind of time issues there might be as well, you also get a sense that day and night, that whole cycle doesn't really exist here. As you guys rotate guards and time passes and you guys rememorize spells and get a good rest, it is a serene feeling because you have the magical campsite. But it doesn't ever really get rid of that slight queasy feeling or that loss of the rhythm, because there is no rhythm to this world. It is perpetual cloud cover and twilight.
Okay.
So there's no sun, no moon, no cycles at all. Like specifically, like there would be no chance of moonlight because there's no moon.
Yep. And if
Oh.
the legends are true, behind all this cloud cover would just be perpetual starlight.
Hmm.
Well, there's something to deal with after we deal with, you know,
Everything else?
yeah, yeah.
More of the scrotum monsters, or whatever you called them, foreskins.
Well, which is better? I mean, you can decide what you want to call them: scrotum monsters, foreskin monsters. Neither is something I'm willing to face, face to face, as it were,
Well, you don't want to get
willingly.
that up close and personal with
I'm just
the
not
foreskins.
willing. I'm not that happy with another creature's flesh enveloping my face. That was very unpleasant. Um, now I can picture times when I might bury my face into another person's flesh, but that's consensual. There's a whole issue there.
Maybe this is how those creatures exhibit their love.
Well,
I
then they
totally
need to
misspelled
learn
monster.
boundaries.
Yeah, they didn't really have any boundaries, apparently. They would murder people and flay
Nope,
their
they were
skin
going
off.
to
And
road.
yeah.
Right. Well, the
You're
skins were
misunderstood.
the skins were the product, though. We don't know what made them, do we? I mean, were they a self-perpetuating thing?
Yeah, as far as you guys know, that's how they spread, is by, after they kill their victim, they then de-shed their skin, or,
Mm.
flay all their skin off, and then make another one of them. Similar to wraiths absorbing someone and making them into another wraith, or etc.
Okay, so
Interesting.
undead.
Yep.
So other than the owlbear, I've seen lots of evidence of undead issue. Um, so let's adjust our strategy.
Okay.
Um, and I am going to save my positive energy usage for anti-undead purposes. Um, and so let's try to
Not get hurt.
like
Not
well,
get killed.
not obviously, but I mean, for example, though, Jinx. I mean, we're resting. You've got a few heals nowadays because you're getting up there as far as a paladin goes,
Yeah, I've got some lay
and
hands.
and I can use individual healing spells instead of bursts. I'm just saying, it looks like we're gonna have to deal with undead, and that's my ace up my sleeve as far as undead go is my positive energies. So
Right.
that's all I'm saying is I wasn't expecting it, but it looks like we're in undead land.
Wait a minute. You mean the Night Realm has undead? This is absurd.
But
I'm calling my lawyer.
I agree. Yeah. And if he has big, long, pointy ears, we need to get half off.
Wait.
I heard the night realm was full of hot star elves. That's what I heard.
I have a question for the DM.
Okie
If there's
dokie.
no moon,
The
if
DM
there's
has
no
a
moon,
non-answer for you.
no, if there's no moon here in the Night Realm, does that mean that my blessings of Saloon are like less? Is there a problem there? Can my goddess still reach me?
You don't feel like your connection to her has been severed at all. You
Okay.
still feel like you're being blessed by Salune.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, phew.
Oh, yeah, we're just in a demi-plane. Yeah, she can reach wherever. She's a major goddess.
Okay.
like the concept of moonlight exists here, obviously.
And the night moves on. You guys go ahead and memorize your spells. You feel a little creepy and queasy here, but you sleep soundly. If anybody had lost any hit points, you get back. I believe it's your level in hit
Well, I
points
know we
still.
got healed. We healed up as best we could.
I'm pretty sure I was able to catch everyone up.
Yeah, I think we got healed up.
And I used my last couple of lay hands as well.
Exactly, and I was the only one that was really hurt at the end of it. Well, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
But, did we require a restoration? I don't recall.
Did anybody have any ability damage?
None that I see. Like, I know I made all my saves.
Okay, I think I required a restoration, which I will do on myself in the morning. No big deal.
Okay.
I memorize spells at night, but I still need a good night's sleep. And whatever
Actually,
doesn't heal in the morning is covered.
both Braggy and Jinx roll me fortitude saves.
Okay. Where's my bloody fortitude?
Come on, babies.
Son of a bitch. I rolled a 12. Can I reroll? Can I have my reroll for the night?
Wait a minute.
I don't remember that. Wait.
I was joking.
You can use your action points, whatever they're called, hero points.
I didn't know I had hero points.
Action points.
Yeah, whatever. What are we calling them? Or are we not doing that? I don't remember.
I don't think we're doing that.
Okay.
Well, Braggy and I both did terribly.
Yes, this is awesome.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
What happened last?
When the DM gets really excited
Jinx,
about something,
right?
you know,
Jinx.
go down.
Jinx, you're like, oh man, I'm almost feeling a bit feverish, and then when you wake up in the morning, you're like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm immune to disease. But
Very well then.
but Braggy, you can't quite put your finger on what it is, but you don't feel good. Feel like you got something a little bit worse than the bubble guts.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I don't think I don't have cured disease yet.
You just need to cut yourself and drip some blood into her mouth.
That's it. Hey, would that work in theory?
No, you're not Wolverine.
Don't make fun.
Well, I mean, if a lesser restoration doesn't help, if it's a disease of some sort, then I guess I can skip you ahead in line. Because remember, I've been casting Cure Disease once per day on people ever since that Dryad orgy. And technically, Braggy, you were last in line because you were the one holding the camera. I didn't think you got involved. But within a day or so, I'll have a Cure Disease on you too if it comes down to that. And I can do it tomorrow if you need it.
Thank you.
Excellent.
No, I mean, I didn't realize Jinx was immune, but me and Jinx are clean, and Myron was going to be next in line, but yeah, I guess you'll be
Okay.
next.
You can do that once per day?
Well, I was memorizing one per day,
Okay.
as when we were traveling, but today I did not, because we got into this big combat and I memorized some healing stuff like lesser restoration.
Mm-hmm.
Because fighting undead is a little bit of a different ballpark, so I was worried about restoration as opposed to diseases today.
Hmm. That's fair.
Still, any more stat drain that comes at us today, I got that. I got one more of those.
Cool.
All right, you guys feel well rested and ready to continue your, I guess, investigation of this place. But really, you also need to figure out how to get out of here because you don't know how to work the portal.
Nope.
All right. So we sleep through the night without anyone bugging us.
You're
Well, we slept in
creepy, but
shifts.
yep. That serene campsite lasts 14 hours, I believe. So
Yeah, so that'd be plenty of rest.
Right. We slept in a couple of like half shifts, and we all got rest and cast spells and had good meals, and we count as well rested because the spell and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to, as Narnia put it, we need to head onward and upward.
To room number 7.
Figure out what's going on here before we can figure out how to get out of here.
All right. I'm heading out of the room. Here I go. I've packed up all my stuff. I've said my prayers.
I spend a minute summoning Uru again.
Here I go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm
Well,
walking.
hold on, Jinx.
Whoop, I'm running back.
Here's a guidance.
Oh, excellent.
All right, now let's go.
Okay.
And everyone who exits the door gets a guidance, and I will
All
head
right.
out behind you.
Arrow keys work.
And as we continue, I'll just occasionally be giving guidance out randomly every minute.
I'm going to use my arrow keys now, too. Yeah.
I'm going to run back and forth across the entryway to trigger the alarm.
Welcome to Tarantula. I wrote it down.
Welcome.
Well, that's not the original.
welcome to Tyrantarel, honored guests. Please be at peace and take refreshments.
Mm-hmm.
Over and
Gets
over
better
again.
every time.
All right. I'm at the door for room number 7. I'm going to walk in.
Are we all moving together or what?
Are there any monsters back through here as we've been walking, or are we good? Like, we can go back to room number 7 and head upstairs?
You guys don't actually see any sign of anything moving as you guys
Okay.
make your way back through this glass tower.
Whoa.
We also don't see any of the exits to head to the other towers either, so it looks like we got to head up.
Yep.
Said the other bridges were on different levels anyways.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right, you guys ready? We're gonna go up
And
these stairs.
there's a semi there's a decent probability that Duladora came this way,
Mhm.
and we haven't seen her corpse yet. So
So here we
So
go.
everything's going swimmingly.
Yes, it's all going perfectly.
Exactly as planned.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say that. All right, I'm at the top of the stairs. What do I see?
Roll a save.
If it's another freaking ginormous scrotum,
Scrotums fall from the sky, one after another.
Actually, if it's an undead scrotum again, I got this. No more Jewish scrotum issues. I got these undead things now.
all right.
They attacked us at exactly the right moment after I was out of all of my positive energy channels. But we got this.
We're ready
fuck,
for
I-
the
I hope
What
scrotum.
those monsters mean
I
to
hope
the
it's undead.
Scrotox.
We're ready for the scrotuning.
I hope it's undead. We're gonna kick any undead's ass nowadays. I'm rested and ready.
And on the next level, no more undead.
As you guys ascend the stairs, the thing that really strikes you is that the rails, there's no rails whatsoever, and the steps are supported by nothing. They just sort of jet out straight from the glass.
Hmm.
All of this seems like it would be very fragile, but even if you try stomping on it, it's more solid than it should be by a lot.
I'm gonna jump up and down really quick on the glass and make everybody freak out and scream at me. Aha!
And you notice that most of the ground here is slightly pebbled. That's like the most precaution they put for stairs,
Okay.
is that it's not super slippery like it is in some places.
All right. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna drop a slinky down the stairs.
You reach for your slinky, it's missing.
No. New quest.
Fuck. Where's your slinky?
It's okay, we got a log.
Log.
I thought it went downstairs. Two and hairs.
All right.
So
I'm gonna make my way in.
in this room, it looks like it's been stripped of everything that may have been here. There's one of those sliding glass doors leading to the north and to the south.
All right, peeps. I think we should go south. I just called everyone peeps. Don't ever tell anybody I said that.
We should go north. Let's split up the party.
Perfect.
Brilliant. Let's split up.
No, that's fine. South is good.
All right, I'm headed for the door and
Lead
I'm
on,
searching
Jinx.
for traps. Let me search for some traps here. Where's my perception?
Just search with your strength.
Do I see any traps?
She's possibly the most deadly individual I've ever met, so I'm following her.
Look as you might, you don't detect any traps. It looks like this door's clean.
Do I sense any evil nearby?
You do
I
not.
need to make another.
You do not sense the presence of evil.
All right.
What about poison?
You do
Oh,
not
can I
sense
do
the presence of poison.
And magic?
Magic is all over the place.
Wait. Can I detect stupidity?
No, you don't have that spell.
What about
Okay,
fear?
I don't know. Maybe that's a sense motive, I think, to sense fear.
I'm allergic. I meant to say I'm immune to fear, but I started saying I'm allergic to fear.
I'm allergic to fear. I like that.
I do have sense motive. All right. I'm opening the door, everyone. I'm taking a step inside.
A couple of unused chairs sit in the corner. This small chamber looked like it served as some sort of anteroom for the next room over, which has a big double door. One window looks like it's actually open, and it looks out of the opaque outer wall. Bet you could get a good view from it.
Yes. Clear! I'm going to the window to look around. Hey. I'm looking out the window.
You see a creature on the wing.
There's something on the wing. Do I see anything out the window?
You have a good view of the little island that you guys started out here on, that you guys were transported to,
Hmm.
and what looks to be an endless ocean.
Well, that sounds interesting. Alright, I'm coming away. Now, I see 2 doors, is that correct?
Yes, there is also a door leading to the right. To the east, I should say.
I'm going to recommend that we go east.
Yep.
But I would like
Let's check
to...
the closet.
Okay. Alright, going to the closet door.
Move up and cast guidance on Jinx.
Alright, you're checking the door?
Mm-hmm. Do I sense anything?
No, looks like the door is clean.
Watch, there's going to be 1 door in this whole damn place that has a trap, and it'll be the one I forget to check. Alright, I'm opening the door.
Door slides open with a click. And it looks like this is the privy.
Oh, the bathroom. Hold on, guys, I'll be out in just a minute. I'm sitting on the toilet. Never mind, you can come in, there's more.
If there was any like privacy things, they aren't around anymore.
So I'm taking a dump in front of everyone?
Yep.
Oh,
So
well.
it's just like a bunch of like benches with holes in them.
No, these are beautiful crystalline, shitters that looked like at one time probably had functioning plumbing. Does not look like it functions anymore, though.
Oh, they don't flush.
No. Well, they're empty of water, though. So they're just shitting in a hole now.
Well, you can summon water, right? So we're good.
Hey!
Yeah. No problem. You know what? A part of being a cleric is dealing with unpleasant things sometimes.
Mm-hmm,
So, everyone take your time. I'll go ahead and flush afterwards.
Alright, anything of use in here? Now that I've relieved myself?
No, you feel a lot better, though.
Good.
You were like, man, I was thinking I'd have to go out on that island over there. I mean, what are the odds the bugbears even know what this would be for, you know?
They probably just think it's a big old soup bowl.
That's why they're empty right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Alright,
Alright.
Udo and I are up to the doors. We're gonna open them.
Alright. Open them on up. With a click and a hiss, they whiz right open.
Ha ha ha.
Uh-oh, I hear something ominous. Prepping my sword. I'm getting ready, just in case.
The soundtrack is a spoiler.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
The illumination found elsewhere in this tower is absent in this room. The only light in its vast, shadowy interior is provided by large, transparent sections of the walls, high overhead, that allow in the ambient glow of the illuminated towers outside. The whole area appears to have been a grand ballroom, but it more recently served as a battleground, scattered with corpses and skeletal remains. The stink of death hangs heavy here.
Oh shit. We're about to get fucked.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright, everyone, I'm walking in.
Push Jinx in the room and close the door.
That's me! Is anybody coming with me, or am I on my own? Let's do this.
No, I'm with you.
Right.
Wait, so these are just dead bodies or what? We don't see any actual, like, enemies moving to attack?
Make a perception check, see if you can see anything. The room is very only dimly lit.
A
It's
30.
not very well lit at all.
I rolled 30. Can I tell anything at all? Any slight movement?
We're still good.
Going to inform my party members that I know something's in here, but I can't quite tell what it is.
Looks
Everybody
like-
prep yourself.
Looks like there's maybe a balcony on the northern end that goes up to a second level.
Hmm.
And you swear you saw something moving up there, too.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going a little more. I'm gonna check this corpse here. Anything interesting?
Are you moving in the room?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
It looks
what's
like
the-
Oh, sorry.
No, what's the lighting like in the room?
Shadowy illumination.
Okay, that's good enough. No, I'll move in, and I'll just have my right hand raised with my holy symbol, but nothing going on.
I'm moving cautiously with my sword drawn and ready.
You're
Moving
investigating
around.
that first corpse.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at it. Going
And-
around it to see if there's anything
That first
anything I can find.
That first corpse looks like it's a one of those old skeletons that's been smashed in the head and lying on the ground. That next corpse looks like it was a really big hobgoblin with weird malformed legs, and it looks like the life was sucked out of him.
Oh, shit.
He was really big, and it looks like he's been withered almost, you'd say, like you know, drained in a way. And right around that time is when you feel a deathly cold, and the hair on the back of your neck stands up. Everyone roll initiative.
Shit. 19. That's not bad. Excuse me.
Hey, we're all kind of quick.
Yeah, we got some good rolls tonight. Did everybody roll initiative?
Yes.
I think we're still waiting on Braggy. And the DM.
Oh, I thought Bragger rolled a 7.
No, that was for the,
Oh, you're right, that was.
two people rolled a 20.
Yeah, we all rolled rather well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On round 1, We start with 21. That is going to be Myron. The air has gotten chilled, and the back of your neck, your hair is standing up. You've felt this kind of feeling before. Something horrible's about to happen.
Can I figure out what it is? Is that a perception or a knowledge?
Give me a knowledge religion, if you have it.
I do.
If not, a
Okay.
perception at like a -5.
Can I do knowledge religion? Even though it's not my turn.
There's 15.
Can I still do one?
Sure.
Never mind. Can I do perception anyways? -5, you said? Bloop. There, I perceive things sometimes.
Well, did the 15 tell me anything?
You think to yourself, okay, if this room is unlike all the other rooms, which were all well lit, if this one's not well lit, then maybe we should look to the deepest shadows, and that's where you see the movement.
Oh, balls.
Alright, well, I point to where I see the movement and say, I think it's over there. And I move, take a 5-foot step towards Uru and cast Enlarge Person on Uru.
Alright, now make him ginormous just for fun. Oh, I see something.
Alright. So, first thing that happens is Myron spots something in the shadow of that corpse there, and it looks like it's a shadow itself, and it's alive. Now that you notice, you see that it has strangely reddish eyes and seems to be flowing of its own accord, not part of his shadow. As you make Udo a giant-sized Udo. And that was Myron on 21. Braggy.
I want to cast shield on myself.
Alright.
It looks like 2 of them are standing up. Is that just on the map?
They're just lying on the ground, yeah. The only actual
Okay.
opponent so far has been that shadow that seems to be moving of its own accord. That Myron
Can we,
pointed out.
like-
Can I see where it is?
Well, can you put something on the map to show what I pointed at?
He did. It's right there.
Oops.
He's coming for us.
I think I can make him glow.
Ah,
Ah,
Okay.
There we go.
I'll pass my turn. And then,
You cast shield, right?
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. The next is Amra.
I'm not even fucking around. So I'm gonna go ahead and move towards this guy, just 10 feet north, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my first positive energy of the day. Oh wait, 10 feet north and just like diagonal from him, so that I'm not in reach of him. I don't want to provoke an AO or anything. But and then I use my first positive energy burst of the day, and fuck him and any other undead that are in the shadows. That's
What if there's like 10 more that are outside of our range right now that we can't tell?
Well then they'll know not to fuck with me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They'll get
Well,
the message loud and clear.
3d6 on this guy and anyone else who I can't see who's within 30 feet.
Hmm.
I gotta roll 3d6.
You should have moved to the west of him then.
Yeah, I should have, but
Oh well.
I was like slow in the door and everyone else was in the way. So
Okay, well that's fine. Looks like we're still gonna get at least 2.
As your burst of divine energy from Sharess envelops this whole area, everyone is, for a flash moment, everyone is blinded. But it feels good. It's invigorating, but not in the same way as when he heals you guys. More in a morale and boosting way. But you can see that same flash is also a burning, horrible pain to these creatures, as 2 of them start to screech.
So 15 fucking positive energy damage to those fucks.
Alright. That was Amra on 20. Next is Jinx.
Okay, I don't know what it is. Can I make it that far? How far can I get?
It's only a few feet away from you.
Alright, I'm going. I don't know. There we go.
Have you done anything with your guidance yet?
Nope.
Then you should have it then.
So that's +1, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Bloop. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 passes right into its shadowy essence, but it is incorporeal, so you're gonna have to roll a 50% mischance.
Oh, it's incorporeal.
Hmm.
Alright, how do I roll that?
Just a straight 50-50.
What? Like just a d20?
Yeah, you could roll a d20. It's either high or low, whichever one you think you want to go for. 50-50.
Well, I made it over 10.
There you go.
Oop.
We'll say higher the better, just because that's the way most of the system
Right.
works.
Did I hit him?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now I'll do damage. Alright, 22.
It certainly doesn't seem to have the full effect, but it does seem to get burned and hurt by your magic weapon.
Ooh.
Oh, and combined with the burst from Amra, that is enough to banish this creature.
Yes!
Wow.
Bitches!
I banish you, bitch! There we go.
And it's the shadowy form evaporates and is gone. Alright, that was Jinx. And that was shadow number 2, but he's gone now. So we go to Uru.
Alright. I should be able to make like a charging attack, right?
Yeah. No problem.
Let's see. That's what, a +2 to attack?
Yep, and a -2 to your AC.
Alright. And then...
Oh, that's way ahead.
Alright, and then...
Are Uru's
50%
claws
mischance.
considered magical?
Yes.
Good, okay. Yeah, 50-50 mischance.
I'm gonna say lower the better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so that misses. Well, there
That's
goes my
randomness.
pounce.
Huh. Well. Whoosh.
So I can't do the rest of the pounce if that misses, right?
Oh, actually, how is it worded?
When a creature with this special attack makes a charge, it can make a full attack. Yeah, it doesn't specify if it hits or not.
Yeah, just like a tiger. The total meanest,
Okay.
cheatiest way of doing it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
All right then, claw. Let's see, both of the same. Did both of those hit? Actually, it counts 6 plus 6. Nine damage.
Again, it doesn't seem like it has the full effect. But you do feel like you've made, like, his magical claws did rip some of the essence off of it.
Okay.
It seems to reel in pain and howl. Alright, that was Uru. turn. Now it's going to attack Uru.
Not Uru.
Okay, so it has an incorporeal touch attack. And that means it goes through, what, natural armor and regular armor? Alright, it's anything that... the only thing you can count is stuff that's Dexy and force effects. Yep. Does a 21 touch Uru?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't Braggy cast a shield spell on him?
Well, Braga cast it on herself.
Oh shit, I thought she cast it on Uru.
No, I made Uru big.
And the shadow claws its weird-looking amorphous claw thing, shadow claw thing, into Uru's chest, and Uru feels it sap its strength for 1 point of strength damage.
Ah.
Okay, that was Shadow number 1's turn. On 7. Does anybody speak Orcish?
I'm sure
imagine
someone does.
both me and Amra probably
Yeah, yes.
speak Orcish.
Alright. In muffled voices, you hear, what the hell? Are those people down there? I think so. I think so. You hear someone clear their throat. What are you doing down there? Get up here! They're gonna kill you!
Oh. Aw,
Wh-
they're
wh-
gonna
where's-
try to help.
Where's this coming from, though?
Sounds like it's coming from above you. That
Right.
overhanging balcony area that I mentioned. The movement you saw.
Where the two doors are to the north.
Yes, above that, about 20 feet above that.
So those are two doors in the north wall, but above them, 20 feet above, is a balcony.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're actually genuinely concerned for our safety.
Well,
Maybe they don't want more
They-
bodies around to be raised as undead to fight them again.
That's probably good.
well, they're pragmatic, if not good aligned, either way.
Right. They're like, you're freaking idiots.
Alright, that was on 7. On 6. Emerging from that corpse comes a shadow.
Ah, balls.
And it takes a step, and then a swipe at Jinx. Does a 14 touch you?
New. Oh, touch armor class?
Yes.
Oh, mine is 14. Does my miscellaneous +2 against evil count? Towards my touch AC? Or just my regular AC?
I think that would count against this, because this... Is this radiating evil? Oh, it is!
Then no, it doesn't hit. Suck it.
It's warded from your holiness, the light of Selune radiating from you. Prevents it from sapping your strength. And that was on 6. On 4. Emerging from that corpse. Another shadow. This one flies towards Myron.
We should leave right now.
Does a 17 touch you?
Yeah.
4 points of strength as it seems to drain your essence to feed itself. Round 2, let's go with Myron on 21.
Run away.
He's gonna run away. Just slowly back up behind Udu.
Well, I'm definitely taking a 5-foot step backwards first. So I don't take any regular damage, just strength damage. Right?
Yes, but from what you guys have talked about, a lot of undead, when you drop from them, you die.
And my strength is pretty lousy.
Yeah.
So I basically have 6 hit points right now.
From the strength perspective, yeah.
Right.
Do I have taunt? I'm looking for it.
That's intimidate.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I do have
Luckily,
it.
undead are immune to such things.
Damn it.
Now you could probably go to like more intelligent undead. Not to say that shadows are stupid, but I don't think they're intelligent technically. Oh no, they are. They have intelligence. They're just stupid. Oh, okay. There you go. See, that works out great then. I would call them stupid.
I'm going to pull out a wand of mage armor, or not mage armor, shield, excuse me, and cast that on myself.
That's not a bad idea. There, now you have a glittering shield just like Braggy's. Well, a little more store-bought, but hey. What works in a pinch? That was Myron.
There. UMD.
Oh, well, do you really need to?
Not really.
The rolling a 1 and rolling a 20 on skill
Skills?
checks doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
That's sort of the reason they went with the whole take 10, take 20 system. But for you can literally take 1 and succeed. So
Okay.
now, if it's a complicated wand, if it was like some ancient Imaskari wand, maybe. Now we're on to Braggy.
Do it, Braggy.
Okay.
Save the day.
At least save Myron.
Do you have
Preferably.
any anti-undead abilities?
I get it to a fireball. And you get pretty chance.
You could hit all 3 of them with the fireball.
Yeah.
That would hit everybody with the fireball, though. As long as it doesn't hit Myron, it's okay, right?
Well, as long as you're only draining hit points and not strength.
Um,
I have 48 hit points and 6 strength.
Ooh. I think I'll move this way and then this way. Attack this one.
No fireball?
Well, it looks like it would hit only 2 of them. And I feel like I should get in the way of it between.
How much strength do you have?
Sweet, I think that'll provoke an AO. Let me make sure it threatens. Yeah, alright. Nah, I totally didn't touch nothing, though.
16 strength.
Okay.
Alright, I got nothing. What you gonna do? Gonna strike at me?
A fireball would
What?
only hit 2 of them.
No? You can hit all of them. It would just hit all of most of us.
Is that okay?
Myron's okay with this.
Yeah,
I cannot
who are
see
you
it.
asking?
Yes, who are you asking? We have talking is a free action, right? So
Do what you must.
You also know, with your knowledge of things like this, that even a fireball wouldn't necessarily have full effect on these things. The only things that would for sure have full effect are force effects. Unless you also went incorporeal. Then you might be able to go on its plane and do something.
Do you have any force magic, like magic missiles, or well, your shield specifically protects you, but magic missile would be a force effect against them. On the other hand, a fireball still has 50-50 to hit them.
Yeah, but it would attack 3 of them.
something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's what, 20-foot radius?
Yep.
Yeah. But
No, have to be.
Yeah, right there looks up just about right.
Well, that would hit Amra as well. And Braggy. Damn, that would hit everybody except me.
That was so crazy, Tommy.
I was okay with
That was a perfect laugh.
I'm pretty sure you can actually hit all 3 bad guys and not hit me.
I think so.
Just saying, what's your actual preference?
I prefer to not hit Amra and fire. It looks like that's possible.
One to the left of there.
But then that one is 25 feet away. Well, that just means the one on the north is the one that missed, and the other 2 hit. There you go.
One to the south of there. Oh, that'll... Shit, I'm not in control of Braggy. She does what she wants.
Yeah.
Well, I want to try to hit all 3 of them.
I can't hear you.
I want to try to hit all of them.
Okay.
She knows that we're not pussies.
Right. Okay, so you're gonna go for all 3 of them. So it'll be everybody's affected except Myron. So everybody roll
what you gotta do.
saves. Yep.
Reflex.
Alright, what saves am I doing?
Reflex save.
Reflex.
Don't worry. Next, Amra is gonna come around and heal us all, so everything will be fine.
Alright, I rolled a 25.
What is your DC?
17.
Nice. Half damage.
Sweet, I got 20.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll for Uru. I forgot.
Alright, so everybody takes 8 damage. Except Braggy takes full damage. Aww.
Karma.
Yep.
Don't fireball yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
And then
And
2 of the shadows take damage.
yes.
Braggy tripped as she was casting, and, it happens.
And the shadow in front of Braggy actually burns away.
Yes. Nice one.
The shadow that has been most damaged on the top there, that was the one that was unaffected. The other shadow got fully burned by the fireball, but is still up. Alright, that was Braggy. On to Umra. Oh wait, and Jinx, you don't actually take any damage because of your reflex save, or your whatever, improved, or your evasion. That's it.
Oh. Alright. Good.
It looks like Jinx has like giant antler horns right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so my round's pretty easy. I'm going to step right over behind Uru and do another positive energy against undead. And fuck these guys. That's 3d6. First effect against any undead.
Okay, so that last burst did wipe away all the shadows, and while the immediate threat seems to have dissipated, that creepy feeling this room gives you has not gone away, and you still detect the presence of evil.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's up with that person yelling at us from the balcony? Make yourself known.
Well, he said, get out of there, it's not safe or something, so we should look over and say, alright, how do we get up on the balcony?
An orc leans over the edge, pointing at the door beneath him, which is the door on the right, on the east side, saying, "Oh, through this door, up the stairs! It's not safe down there!"
Watch out for snakes.
Anyone who walks with Shress is safe against undead scum. I say as I walk with my group towards the door he pointed at.
Yes, we should all walk towards that door after you translate what the orc said.
Hey, Jinx understands Orcish.
Yep.
Alright, well, then after Jinx translates.
We can all
Yeah,
translate.
I'm too busy proselytizing for my religion to translate for you plebes.
Alright, I'll translate.
As far as you can tell, it seems like they're on the up and up. These seem like much better people than some of the other denizens you've met here. You know, zombies and skeletons and shadows and such.
Alright, well, are we going up the stairs?
Let's
Well, let's all move together.
let's proceed with caution. Where the heck is my character? Oh, there I am. Bloop, bloop.
Okay, so you guys throw caution to the wind and charge upstairs.
What? No, we carefully go upstairs. We ain't throwing caution to shit.
As you enter room 13, just another one of those little staircase rooms. This one does not have an open window. All the windows here on this one seem to be opaque. Similar staircase as before. No handrails, just slightly pebbled. And you overhear a muffled conversation in Orcish as you guys make your way carefully upstairs. What? This is so weird. Why would there be people here? I think one was an elf. Oh, elves are scary. I don't like elves. I think elves are cool.
Alright, I'm translating as I'm walking up these stairs. Bloop. I'm in the stairwell. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm going up the stairs, everyone. Here I go. I'm gonna go up the stairs to greet them in Orcish. Greetings.
Guten Tag.
Why are you people here?
We've come looking for a missing elf named Duladora.
Why are you orcs hiding elves from us?
Hey, if I had an elf, I'd use it. And I'd share it with my friends.
Ah, Pervo.
What else do you use elves for? To go disarm secret doors and send at your enemies.
Yeah, duh.
Fair enough.
That's what I use Jinx for. No, seriously though, what kind of, not to be the racist guy, but what dialect of Orcish are they speaking? With what accent and what kind of orcs do they look like? Do I recognize their tribe or at least their breed or family? And how far related are they from me? Not those deep orc cannibal motherfuckers, you know, I hope.
No, these don't look like they're deep. They're more green-skinned, like the eastern green-skinned orcs.
Okay, so just surface dwellers with an accent of my own race. No big deal. Hey, dudes! Like, I got an elf and some halflings backing me up. And I use an elf for good stuff, like killing my enemies. And if you have a question with that, I'd recommend you take it up with her.
I'm just going to smile and wink. Wink, wink, wink.
Something wrong with your eyes?
Obviously, she doesn't have dark vision. Something wrong with all your eyes as far as I'm concerned.
As you guys climb the stairs and start chatting with them, they look you up and down, and as soon as they see Myron and Braggy, they rejoice and say, "Yeah! Someone that can finally get us out of here! You know how to use the portal, right?" As Alma translates.
Oh! Magic users! These guys are stuck here. They don't know how to use the portal. Let's pretend like we do.
For the time being, we'll say, you know, I bet we can
That's my
figure it out.
translation.
Well, that's not what that's not what I'm saying, but I can't control the translation.
I'm gonna tell them that we're not leaving this place until we until we find what we've come for.
Yeah, we're looking for Douladora.
What's that? What's a Duladora?
It's a hot elf chick, I assume. You haven't seen any female elves come through here?
Just you. And he bats his eyes at Jinx.
Yeah.
Right, how long have you been here, though?
I've been stationed here for, I don't know. I would say many moons, but I haven't seen a moon.
Now, what do you mean by stationed here?
My tribe officially formed with the newcomer.
Who's the newcomer? And that didn't answer my question of when. That was a time-based question.
Well, I said many moons ago, but I don't know how many moons it's been. There's no moon here.
Okay, now the other question then. Like, who have you allied with that sent you here?
We have allied with the Great Tunneler, the one that can tunnel through dimensions.
Well, you losing me here, brother. You know, brother. The one who can tunnel through dimensions, and then you're like surprised that you're stuck here in some dimension.
It's the Underminer.
With
We thought that'd be his real name.
with the Great Dimension Tunneler on our side, we now call ourselves the Planar Blades. We can travel to any dimension. Well, we could.
Right,
What
but
happened
you
to this
can't.
guy?
Your bosses can't. That's what I'm getting, right?
I sure hope so. They seem to be in as much of a panic as the rest of us, and this whole place seems horribly haunted. There's demons and shadows everywhere.
Don't cry. It's okay. It's
You're-
okay.
you're- Jumping through planar dimensions and you don't expect threats?
Well, this is the only dimension we've been to.
Then what the?
So you all just got started.
This whole, like, planar blades thing seems a little premature at that point, honestly, brother.
Okay, listen, I should take you to see my boss.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, follow me. Oh man, finally some spellcasters. You know what this means? We're gonna get out of here. This is so awesome. As he starts leading you guys around.
Yes, take us to your leader.
Sounds like Myron and Bragg are gonna get blowjobs.
Okay, first he says he has to check in. So he opens the door to this little hallway here. And he pulls his pant legs up to make sure that there's nothing touching the ground, and tiptoes his way through the room. Looks like he's following a memorized pattern. He does not actually introduce either of you guys, or any of you guys, to follow him. He just says, I gotta check in real quick, and walks down this hallway. But nobody's trying to stop you or anything if you want to watch him, or even follow him if you want to.
Yes, I shall follow sneakily.
Okay. You do notice that he's tiptoeing through the room in a specific pattern.
I'm going to follow as well in the tiptoed specific pattern.
Okay. He pops his head into this room. Inside, you see. Ooh, well, that looks like there's a bear in there.
Uh,
So we're heading over to this door here, north.
so
north door.
are we all going?
Yep.
Sure.
Boss's orders.
All right, let's go see who the boss is.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm not the boss because I don't sing about like living in a small town and the way things used to be and how things have changed in America. That's what the boss does.
Very true. Okay. So he leads you through this next area, and it looks like this is where the orcs have set up camp, or at least semi-permanent housing, as permanent as orcs ever get. It looks like they've stolen old mattresses and scrappings of canvases and whatever they could find to make as bedding. When the guy who's leading you knocks on the door and then opens it, they all back up, eyes wide, weapons at the ready, but it doesn't look like they're going to be hostile, so long as you guys aren't.
Okay.
They're a little bit freaked out that that people would be here.
Anybody else is here?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like time to swagger.
I can use some diplomacy.
Yeah, I'll pinch Jinx on the butt, because she's in the lead. Just to give her a little bit of a pip in her step, and then follow right behind, saying, in Orcish, and who is this leader of ours, of yours? This leader who can't escape from a portal?
Braka, he is a big, strong orc. He is both strong and wise. He is what led us into this plane, and he will lead us to conquer all the planes. Ah! They all let out a little cheer.
Yay!
And I
Yes!
try not to laugh hysterically.
It's a good,
Yes, please try.
good ambition. It's good to have plans and hopes.
And dreams.
So you guys swagger your way through here. Another knock on the next door, and it opens up, and it looks like this is where the hobgoblins are stationed.
All their skins are like on them, right?
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Alright, just let me know if there's any issue with like skins not being on people.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a Hobgoblin theme music playing?
Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins.
It's all I can think of every time you say Hobgoblin.
What you gonna do with the hobgoblins?
No,
They're over here. They're over there. Dang, goblins are everywhere.
It looks like the hobgoblins have set up a rather large campfire in this room, made out of probably materials that you shouldn't be burning, like treated wood and stuff. But they don't seem to care, and they have propped the door, the double door here, open, so at least there's a breeze coming through. And it looks like you start to see a theme of doors being propped open after this point. It looks like these are the guys that have been propping doors open throughout this place.
Like, how many do we see as we're walking through?
There's 6. Well, you're being led by the 3 orc archers, and there's 5 orcs in the room as you pass through it. In room 21 and 22, there's 3 hobgoblins, and they're leading you past this room onto Bridge B. And on Bridge B, there's another hobgoblin out there with a spear. And as soon as he sees anybody, he screams a little bit. Oh, oh, oh! It's just you guys. I get so lonely out here. I hate this job.
Aww.
Well, with Jinx in the lead, and Uru in the rear, we are a pretty impressive parade.
Well, we should be, like, small time compared to the other amazing things that have been encountered by the Planar Blades.
The Planar Blades.
Right. I'm sure you Planar Blades have met bigger stuff than us.
We've met a beholder, and he only killed half our tribe. Yeah, everyone cheers. Yeah.
Woo, that's actually really impressive. Good for
Planar
you.
Blades!
Woo. Shit, guys, they may be like a whole tribe of level 1 or 2 people.
Wait a minute. When you get your leadership feat, this is your tribe to control.
Bum bum bum.
But no, I have a whole temple of like spellcasters. No, these guys, no.
This can be your
Well,
lackeys.
Yeah. I bet the
Oh,
Planar
well,
Blades...
first,
must
no.
be something wacky.
Step 1 is they have to ask Saloon. I'm sorry, not Saloon. Step 1 is they have to ask Sharess into their heart. And then we can talk. Religion.
The orcs make fun of the hobgoblin spearman guy, being like, "What you have Puppy to talk to?" And as you guys get closer to the other end of the bridge, you see the most strange creature that I think any of you has ever seen. At first, from a distance, it looked like it was just a dog. But the closer you get, the more you realize that it's hairless, and its head's not where it's supposed to be. It has pale, slimy skin covered with bizarre tattoos, and as it moves around, you realize that it has no head where the shoulder is. Instead, it has a weird serpentine neck pseudopod that's springing forth from the middle of its back, ending in a grotesquely oversized maw filled with rows and rows of teeth like a shark. It's dribbling acidic
Cat
bile.
dog.
Right. It's dribbling acidic bile as you pass by. It seems to have no eyes at all. Its pseudopodic head mouth is just a mouth, but its head mouth seems to be trailing each one of you perfectly, as it seems to be sniffing the air. As the acidic bile
Can I give it a quick
dribbles on
pet?
the ground. It kind of hisses and snaps at you.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Well, throw it some food.
yeah. Can I give it a little piece of ration?
Yeah, like here's some jerky rations.
Oh, if you actually hand it some meat, it will gobble the meat up, and you can see how its acidic bile affects flesh.
Cool.
And after it gobbles the little bit of meat up, it then regurgitates it, and then starts to eat it again a second time, just more slowly.
Yeah.
Less cool.
That's when you can really savor it.
Okay, well we'll go ahead.
Do you have a picture of this
that
thing, or are we going to be on the bridge
thing
in a second?
behind. That sounds like the worst dog I've ever heard of, and I love dogs.
That
See-
if anybody has knowledge dungeoneering, you might roll to see what
I
that
do.
is.
$25. Does that tell me anything?
You've heard of this. This is a rune hound.
Cool.
I have never heard of this thing. That's really weird looking.
Yeah, isn't that weird looking? It still distinctly has shoulders and a tail, but instead of where its head should be, there's a weird, like, snake-like head maw coming from the middle of its back.
I'm like, dudes, it's clearly a rune hound.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And it looks like it has tattoos, so either these orcs tattooed it unwillingly, or it's intelligent and got tattoos.
Huh.
What do the tattoos say?
They're actually in a language. I don't think any of you speak any of these languages, though. Do any of you speak, let's see... might be an undercommon, maybe. Alright. One of the tattoos is a undercommon symbol.
Okay, I can read that.
It is the undercommon symbol for danger, do not enter.
Interesting.
All right, I won't put my penis in it.
Well, I'm glad that warning was there.
That's pretty clear.
That was a good warning.
Are there any other languages that we might recognize?
If you speak, like Abulethian, or anything like horrendous like that?
Terran.
No, not even close, no. This
Nope.
is not an earth creature. So it looks like this thing is probably covered in warning symbols. There would probably be a biohazard symbol on there if it were modern day. But the lead orc went inside and let the guys know what's up. As the other two orcs end up manning the sides of the door here. Ready to usher you guys past. You guys hear an exchange, mostly just the orc saying, "Hey, some spellcasters. They might be able to help us. This is awesome." For those that speak orcish. And a couple of comments saying, "What? Where there's more people here? Aw, man. What the hell? This place is crazy. What? No, this is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Yeah." And then another voice saying, "Everyone just back up. It's going to be fine."
I say we should let him go.
Okay, and I whisper to everybody, don't tell him I don't know the coordinates to get home to get through the Stargate.
What? They want to get home? We're the only ones that can get them there.
Yes, they just need to tell us how it works.
Yeah, actually, these guys look like you would place them at, well, I believe I said Eastern Orcs. Like, from the Badlands, past the Shar.
Okay, so they're like a nomadic tribe of orcs from way not...
Like the Tujin area.
Right, so they're from thousands of miles away from where we entered a portal.
Well,
But they're from the same world as us.
Well, yeah, but after some of the events that went down in somewhat recent history, seeing Tujin orcs isn't that surprising in this area.
Oh, these are from the Horde.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. The invasion that happened like a generation ago.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm caught up. I got my orcish lore down.
The orcs wave you on in as the leader appears to have arrived.
Excellent. Here I come. Whee. I go through the door, right?
Yeah, the door's open.
Okay. I will walk in and greet them in Orcish. Howdy do.
How do?
How do you?
On
Dog.
putting a leg up on a barrel, the leader orc, who is dressed in almost Far Eastern type outfit, with if you know anything about weapon lore, with a very large sword on his back known as a nodachi, similar to a great sword.
Hmm.
And he speaks in a very calm tone. Ah, elves, gnomes, this is wonderful. Welcome all. Welcome to this insane realm. I am Thraka. I lead these men here, and we are the Planar Blades. But we have trouble recently, and perhaps you can help us, and we can help you. We came to this realm thinking that it was going to be full of riches, and while many things we've found might be, we have no way to leave. And now we are beset by undead. All kinds of different undead, and every day there are different kinds. We can't handle it all. Perhaps you guys are specialists in some way, I hope?
Well, your prayers are answered. The undead are rarely a threat to us.
Okay.
And we have powerful magi amongst us who have mastered the arcane arts, such as portals. So between our holy people and our arcane masters, it looks like we're your only hope.
Let's,
But we're here on a mission of our own.
Yes, we won't leave until we know the fate and or whereabouts of Duladora.
but also, please tell us more about this place. How long have you been here? Did these creatures appear suddenly? Were they here when you got here?
At first, when we got here, there was just zombies and skeletons, and we just cleared everything out. Those things are puny. My sword can cut through all of them. But then started coming the ones that were incorporeal, and it just seemed like my own shadow. But even then, we were able to defeat them. But then even more horrible things started coming. giant gorillas, the flesh off the ground. It was horrible.
And owlbears, I would think. Or did you guys not meet the owlbear?
Oh, that was one of ours.
Really? It was not very hospitable.
Well, no. No, his trainer died. He died a warrior's death. But now...
Good, glad to hear it.
But now, I should warn you. If you find him, he's still going to be very dangerous. I haven't seen him for a few days now, and I assume he is dead, and I assume worse.
Right,
kill him?
so
Could I be
your
like,
fallen are rising again as more powerful undead.
Yes, and he points towards a corpse propping the door open on the north end, and you notice that it has been completely limbed, including its head, and looks like a pile of rubble, and some of the limbs are piled on the other side to make sure that the door is completely propped open.
hmm.
Oh, there's your problem.
Well,
Yeah, corpses.
yeah, we've noticed that all of our corpses seem to be rising, so dismember is the only way.
You have no priests among you?
They died first. These undead seem to be, well, not all of them are that intelligent, but the scarier ones do seem to be intelligent.
Have you been able to tell where any of this is coming from?
It all seems to be coming from the furthest tower. It must be some sort of tomb or graveyard. I don't know the history of this place. Fucking elves.
Hmm.
You explored.
This tower we have explored, and most of the one you've apparently explored some of. We have not yet made a true foray into the tomb. I just lack the men and resources.
Well,
So, instead of bravely trying to surmount the obstacles presented, you huddle here like cowards while the undead whittle away your numbers and grow stronger off of them? That doesn't sound very orcish.
I pride myself on tactics. They do not have an endless supply of dead, and as long as I train my men well, and train them on how to fight these things, I still have my ways. I can make weapons magical, thus I can fight those shadows. But then there's exploding skull things. I don't know what the hell that is.
Hmm.
No, exploding skulls. Yep, that's a problem.
Agreed.
Would it happen to be the burning blood red head on fire? Because I've heard that's pretty dangerous.
It sounds something like that.
Does it shoot laser beams from its eyes?
It seems to shoot fire from its eyes.
Is it called Zardost?
No, but that does make me feel like I should worship.
Just beware the penis. How many more genres can we cross? Hold on. Honestly, it sounds like we both lucked out. Not only have you been provided with our holy might and arcane knowledge, but we've been provided with a force of stout warriors to help us. So tactically, this seems to have worked out well.
I'm gonna yell out,
Thanks,
Planar
Shiraz.
Blades! Woo, Planar Blades!
How do they feel about sick goddesses? How do they feel about goddesses that want you to dance naked in the moonlight?
Many of the people in the room are willing to get down with that.
Are there like some orc chicks among them, or are they all like sexist? I mean, I don't see any kids, so I assume this is just a war party. But do they allow women in their war parties?
There's a couple, and they're probably the most scary-looking people in the room.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Hey, baby, nice tusks.
Yeah. You know that she is into rape and pillage.
We could talk.
Your spellcasters are safe here. If you need to rest, I understand that that's one of the biggest requirements.
But more importantly, our own quest.
And
Well,
what is that?
we just rested recently, so we're okay for a bit.
Have you seen evidence of any other living people coming in here recently? How long have you been here?
I think it's 3 months, maybe 4. My memory's starting to fade.
Right. Well, we are searching for a person, an elf, a star elf herself named Duladora, who has been missing for only a matter of a few weeks to a month, and all of her tracks seem to have led to the portal we went through to get here. So, have you seen her?
My scouts mentioned that they saw some undead taking someone from the stone ring to the mausoleum a few days ago.
Well, shit.
I guess that's
Only
where we're
a few
going.
days?
It may have been several days. I cannot recall.
It's very timey-wimey here.
So it's all perpetually starlight, and there is no day to keep track of.
We've been trying. We've found something that can actually scratch the glass here. I don't know if you noticed, but nothing seems to be able to break this glass. Everything in this whole entire place is made out of glass, and it's all harder than steel.
We have noticed, indeed.
Indubitably.
Yes, quite right.
Alright, well, we would like to continue exploring this place and probably head to the mausoleum, I guess. Which direction is that?
Let me switch to the big map.
Well, and also we should point out that since we are going ahead with our quest, and if our wizards die, they won't have a way to get home. It's in their best interest to help keep us alive.
Yeah, so...
To band together for the good of the planar blades.
You're much better at this than I am, Jezebel.
I just really like saying things.
So-
blades.
I guess, looking at this map, we'll ask, alright, so what have you seen, what activity have you seen come from each of these towers?
Well, none of my men have been able to get to the, I guess you'd call it, Tower E?
Okay.
The northern tower. None of my
Just
men,
look at it. It looks like Tower E to me.
right. None of my men have been able to get into that tower. It is protected by a crystalline guardian that none of my men can beat. But that's not the scary part. That would just be time. No, the problem is the swarms of undead coming from the furthest tower, the one on the farther west.
That's where all the undead are coming from, huh?
Yes.
They're coming from the big B, eh?
If you have a way to cross the waters, then you don't have to take the bridges. But all of my spellcasters are dead.
Hmm. Well,
Right.
what about the? Wait a minute. We're still in the main tower in the center, right?
No, right now you guys are in the top level of the furthest tower on the east.
So
Okay.
tower. Okay.
So B.
We're in the east tower.
The east tower.
Okay.
And I think I can reveal this tower to you.
So the mausoleum is the north tower. What's that little triangle-looking island in between?
It's just a
Platform.
where 3 bridges meet.
Okay, so the mausoleum is the northernmost one.
Oh wait, you said that was the westernmost, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, the circular shaped one on the furthest west is where the undead are
What's
coming
the
from.
northern one?
I'm not sure yet. My men
Oh,
haven't
is
been
that
able to
where
get
the
in there.
Crystal Guardian is?
Yes.
Okay, I got it straight.
Well, you still have some undead in this tower that we're in right now. We should probably clear this out first. So, aside from the race that are on that level below, are there anything else on this level or anything else that we might have skipped on our way up here?
Well, the easternmost tower, that's where we're at. We're fine here.
But
Okay.
right in front of us, just down there, are a room full of race. We had just ran past them to get up here.
Well, we still felt the presence of something, but it was never clarified what was down there still.
Well, we killed like 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying this tower that we're in right now is not cleared. At least it doesn't feel like it. We should make sure this place is clean before we go moving west.
My men cleared the tower some time ago, but then the undead swarmed back in.
Oh, okay.
But I have learned some things studying the artifacts I found in this tower. There is some
Yeah?
sort of key that if you can find it and bring it to me, I should be able to use the key to disable the Guardian and activate the portal back home. Or to the next realm. Yes, the next realm. Planar Blades! Ha ha! Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So we just need the coordinates for the Stargate.
All right.
Alright.
Let's come up with a plan and figure out who's going where. Is he down with concocting a plan with us?
Yeah, he's totally down. And now that we got some of the talking out of the way, let's get some rolls down.
Okay. I think our plan should be Zoidberg goes and gets the key, everyone else take 5.
I'm going to agree.
That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so you guys gonna rest for, say, a week? While the crab man goes and gets the job done.
Yes.
All XP to us.
Oh.
You guys will cast buffs
So
on
what
him
do we-
before he goes. No.
Where did we get a crab man?
From the ocean, the turbulent sea. Hello.
So what are we rolling?
Well, if you guys are gonna try to put your heads together and figure out a good way to fight these undead, let's see, knowledge, religion, and maybe I don't know if you have profession tactics or something like that, but I don't think anybody does.
I have knowledge religion.
All right.
That one.
I got that one too.
Oh, plus guidance.
Well, okay. First thing you guys come up with that these guys certainly have enough materials to make plenty of fire, and fire is one of the most universal anti-undead things. That and holy magic, which
All right.
armor more than covers. So you guys putting your heads together, start chatting about what what kind of things you would really need against undead, and the source is probably going to be the biggest issue, because it looks like someone is rising like ancient elven skeletons, which are probably what that tomb is filled with. And that's going to be the most annoying part, is that there might not be an easy limit on how many of those things they could produce. But all of the zombies all seem to be orc and hobgoblin zombies, so the only zombies they can make are from the zombies that are fresh corpses.
Okay.
Now, you've also seen the shadows, and shadows are one of those really mean undead that can self-replicate. The more they kill, the more they make. And Braggy, who didn't feel good from earlier, now you identify. Ah, you know what you've come down with. You've come down with zombie rot.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad.
If you die while you have this disease, you will come back as a plague zombie.
Yeah, I'll get another cure disease the next day.
Has this guy Thraka? Is that his name?
Yeah, Thraka.
Thraka?
Thraka. Has he noticed like how long it takes for a new wave to be spawned? Like if we go clear out, up to the front door of the mausoleum, and then we have to retreat for a rest for a night, how many undead do we expect to come back in one day?
I've only seen half a dozen in a day's response.
Hmm.
He's actually starting to get a little concerned, because when they first came in here, they had like 6 months of supplies, and they were already down to like 2 months of supplies left. And he's pretty sure that's how long they've been here. But some people have freaked out, and there was a chain of command issue a few days back, and a lot of food was wasted. But we realized that the seas are actually full of life, so there's good fishing to be had.
Okay.
So we've started supplementing our diet with fish.
Some fish jerky?
I don't know if fish jerks very well, but it certainly cooks over a fire pretty well.
All right.
Well, they spew their semen when you pull them out of the water.
That's nice. That's what I've always wanted to know.
If it's mating season. Their last-ditch effort to mate before they die. Anyway.
So, shadows and zombies, both that have the ability to make more of themselves. And you fought that flesh monster, the Forsaken Shell, and it also had the ability to replicate. It was able to strip the skin off of one of its victims and make another one of itself.
Well, part of me thinks we should just launch fireballs into the mausoleum and then run away.
Hey, that's a viable tactic.
Hmm.
But if Dillador is in there, then
Look, man, we've come this far.
So, we have a deal. You guys get the key, and I'll help us get out of here.
okay.
I'm
You
pretty
have
sure.
a-
I'm pretty
But-
sure I
no,
figured out
get outta here.
I'm pretty sure I figured out a way out from based on some of the artifacts I found.
Like what?
Well, there's these symbols that show people turning what looks like a tuning fork and stones moving. I'm pretty sure I got this. All I need is that fucking key, and I damn well know I know I can get us out of here.
All right. Can you point us to one of these artifacts that he found?
Yeah, we should have our mages look at it.
Yeah, we should study it.
It's in one of the rooms that we lost.
So it's filled with undead, or you don't know where?
Right.
No, filled with undead.
Okay.
Is it in the tower we're in now?
No. No, this area is secure. We have this tower
Okay.
top to bottom, no problem.
Okay. But it was
It's-
in the middle tower?
It's that middle tower, the contested tower. That's
Alright. We'll check it out on our way through.
We got this, bro. Slice.
Does he want to send anyone with us?
well. I'll definitely send word to make sure that you guys will not be treated with hostility. You guys are our friends and allies, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, hold on a minute. You guys know I can, like, turn undead, right? I can, like, do positive energy. So, the best strategy would be for all of your warriors to protect me while we go in and I blast all the undead, and then we leave and rest again and do that every day until they're out of undead.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Then we can judiciously throw fireballs in the meantime.
For the planar blades. They're not cowards. They're warriors.
Yes, we'll use our warrior prowess to protect those spellcasters to do all the work. We'll definitely be setting up lines and barriers as you guys make forays, so that we won't lose ground. I think that's a great idea. And
Okay.
the main thing I want is I want every one of my soldiers to have a torch in his hand. Fire
Good idea.
Fire seems to hurt zombies, skeletons, and shadows alike. So everybody needs to be able to burn something.
Okay.
That's a decent starting tactic.
Yeah.
Have you tried finding God? Just saying, any given God would do. There's lots of them out there.
I had an argument with my spiritual leader, let's say. Me and Grumsh don't see eye to eye.
Ah, but we've made it here with the powers of our gods. Or goddesses.
Well, and
Not
other
all-
things.
Not all gods and goddesses are so nice. Some are
Yeah, well-
cruel.
There's no law saying that you have to fucking worship Grumsh now, is there?
Nope.
There is no law that determines what kind of horrible scars they will leave on you when you are a babe. because there are no laws.
Yeah, okay, so you're indoctrinated, but you've lost your faith. Blah, blah, blah.
So, how do you guys want to proceed? Because he's not willing to send too many more of his soldiers. He's fighting a losing battle, in his opinion. He's trying not. He doesn't want to say that in front of any of his men, but you guys infer that pretty easily.
He needs to see some victories.
Yes, he feels like it's hopeless and there's no point in sending more of his guys to die.
Yes.
So we've got to show him we're at least half as badass as we say we are.
Well, I don't think he even knew about those flesh monsters. That would probably terrify this guy. Although, just based on your guys' interactions back and forth, it looks like most of the people here have as far as their fighting prowess goes, many of them are orcs and hobgoblins, so they're buff and strong, but their actual skill is in the, +0 to +2 region. Whereas this main dude, this Thraka guy, he's probably a better warrior than any of you guys.
And even he's scared.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Well, we got this.
Okay. You guys ready to go,
Yeah,
kill
you know
some
what?
zombies?
Yeah, if this guy really needs to see a show of our prowess to inspire him to actually join forces. Is sort of what I'm getting.
Right.
So let's go ahead and whip our swords around in one hand and our dicks around in the other and go fucking kill some zombies.
Agreed. Minus the fact that I don't have a dick, I concur. Let's do that.
Let's clear this
you can hold
tower out.
mine, that's okay.
You have the biggest sword. That more than counts.
Good.
I have a falchion. It's pretty big. It's just curved. That's all.
Alright, I'm ready. Where are we going? Into the battle.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention. Because you guys have all kinds of your detecty stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of different areas a couple of different people in the room that radiate magic of some kind or another. So there's one or two of those guys that are wearing magic on them.
Okay.
Maybe a half a dozen total. Like some faint magic, probably like a potion here and there. Whereas the big dude, oh, he's got he radiates many different sources of magic. Including his weapon.
Well, let's gather up the party and get moving.
Yeah. So we're just back to the other map.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to give some sort of enthusiastic, what the heck's the word I'm looking for? One of those inspiring, thank you, Brain, speeches about how great the planar blades are and how we got this and now we've all got a plan and
how we need to pour a giant creamy soup of justice on them.
exactly.
Spoon! Alright, so you're gonna try to inspire the clan.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay. Where's my diplomacy? Okay. $20. How'd I do? Did I do okay?
You do a pretty good job, actually. Not only do the orcs all totally get into it, and they start like chanting about being the planar blades, yeah. But the even the hobgoblins get into it, and it doesn't look like the hobgoblins and orcs necessarily get along that great.
Plain blades, plain blades, plain blades, plain
Yeah.
blades.
Ow!
Woo!
Oh! But one of the hobgoblins even points at Jezebella and say, "Ah, she is the Twilight Elf. She has brought the moon here. She'll set us free."
Yeah, yay, planar blade.
Damn right. I mean, did I mention she worships the moon goddess?
Exactly.
Right? Even these guys recognize that holy symbol.
While we were preparing for our battle, I would like to explore this tower.
I would personally like it if Braggy looked over every inch of everything, since she is the, Doogie Howser of intelligence roles.
Right?
But yeah, I want to look around like every nook and cranny of this tower, ostensibly looking for materials to help us fight the undead, but also looking for runes or whatever magical things that could tell us more about this place or the portal or anything.
Any useful information.
Okay. When you're searching the top area, it looks like this is a what it was used for before this. Almost hard to tell. It is now used exclusively for their storage. There's all kinds of crates and barrels and boxes and food and supplies and weapons and a couple of weapons that are totally strange and foreign, like an 8-armed whip. You're like, what the hell would an 8-armed... How is that even useful?
I can see how that might be useful. Wink, wink.
Not that it's not headed, it's armed. So you'd have to have multiple arms to use it.
Or you'd have to have multiple people using it at the same time.
Ah.
Wink, wink, wink. I might have to stick that in my pocket.
Can we uncover the map? Are we allowed to wander around freely? Okay.
I'm uncovering some of it.
Okay.
So 29 is the storage area. 28 is a way too heavily used outhouse. It looks like it looks like it has 2 of those crystalline bowls in it, like from the other tower. But they, instead of being empty, are disgustingly overflown with refuse.
Hmm.
And it has become just a straight shithouse now.
Why would they have latrines if they just shit off
The bridge.
And that is what they do now, but they've been here for a few months. And they were like, hey, there's toilets here, let's use them. Oh, well, that went quick, didn't it?
Well, it's like a 2,000-year-old backed-up septic system. What do they expect when they got all these orcs? I can't imagine orcs being good on toilets, you know?
I hope they at least cook the fish very thoroughly.
Right? Ugh.
But all of the ocean is full of fish pee anyways.
Fish pee.
That's gonna be my new rap name.
To the south, this looks like it was probably some sort of dormitory. There's a whole bunch of glass bunk beds that line this area. That it has now been it being used by the orcs, obviously.
Hmm.
So there's like some hay and rags and other things as used as mattresses. Even a couple do have old mildewy mattresses from who knows how long ago. That are now covered in orcish sweat stains. Nice. And 28 is, again, an overly used privy.
All right.
When it comes to the next area, Thrak is like, oh, that's my room. You don't need to worry about that room.
Uh-huh. Sense motive.
Alright, sense motive.
Me?
He's definitely hiding something from you. But you don't get the impression that he's going to be brokering any negotiation on this.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna push it. Just like, okay.
Right? Although the door to his room is open, and you actually do see that there's a little like antechamber in there, which he probably uses as his room, and past that is just darkness.
Alright. And we don't see anything else? No ruins or magical things?
No, looks like the only like magical stuff is emanating from the people. They've obviously isolated the magical items and are taking them and using them for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, well I guess we should go back to the central tower.
That might be like a treasure room he just doesn't want us to see.
Yeah. Like there was treasure and he found it and he ain't sharing.
You're not allowed to look at my Sith holochromes. Nope. Those are mine. I don't care if I don't know how to use them. Those are mine. Did you guys need some rest? Plenty of bunk space.
I think we just rested fairly recently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah. No, I think we're good. I'm ready to commence killing some stuff.
We'll definitely be back soon to rest.
They're undead. You can't kill them.
Destroy, remove from
Okay, that works.
existence.
Banish.
Lay to rest.
Yes.
So let's
Make
go
them
bring peace to
ex-undead.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Go
time
bring
to-
peace to them with our swords.
Nice. It's a sword peacemaker.
We'll put an end to their suffering.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Cross the bridge, pass by the lonely orc, or I'm sorry, the lonely hobgoblin. Nice to meet you guys.
Same to you, friend.
Nobody likes you.
Aww.
I won't say that. I'll give him a wave and say, Planar blades, yeah.
Yeah. Planar blades. You're a cool moon lady.
Let's explore south. After you, Jezebella.
Alright, hold on, where am I? I'm right here. Okay, I'm heading south to this door.
Oh yeah, it has been a few minutes, huh? Or probably been a couple hours or something.
I figured it's been like 15 to half an hour, I would think.
Okay.
You guys didn't really need to rest at all, so.
I thought we would have chatted for longer than that.
Maybe an hour or two then.
Can I go in? I'm gonna go in.
Check for traps. Detect magic.
Oh, yeah.
Detect everything.
I'm detecting everything. Let me do my perception. $29. Do I detect anything of concern?
This looks like some sort of supply room? The hobgoblins are like, kind of looking at you quizzically, being like, "Whoa,
What type are you doing?
yeah, what are you doing? That's where we keep our arrows and stuff."
Oh well, we're looking for supplies.
Oh, you guys need some arrows? Here, yeah, take some.
Yes, we could use some arrows. Alright, so nothing but supplies?
And
There's
I will grab some bolts.
There's some fresh water and stuff. If you guys need that, I think you guys are good on. Yeah, I think you guys are good on food though. Food and water.
All right.
A lot of hardtack and jerky.
No, I think I'm good. Well, maybe I'll just take a little bitty piece of jerky.
All right, yeah, it's actually of decent quality.
Good. Nom nom nom. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of arrows if you need them.
Are there any bolts?
Bolts, here, let me check. I have one bolt box.
I probably won't need it, but...
Here you go, just in case.
How many are in a bolt box?
10, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Just in case, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm headed to these other doors.
Now, hold on, don't go into the room 19 yet. Remember that place is trapped.
I didn't go in.
Now, did we have someone who was, like, guiding us before?
Actually, those orcs sort of joined the revelry back in the other place and are no longer guiding you. So you're kind of... The guys are... everybody's respecting you as you move along, you know. And in fact, the hobgoblins in particular have taken a liking to Jezebella.
Okay.
Well, did they tell us what was in this room that they had, like, blocked off?
You should strike up a conversation with them and say, hey, what's in this room? What's in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they should still have guards posted out here. There's still undead in that area below. They should have people guarding the stairway.
Well, you let us know when it's clear, and we'll go fetch those dumbasses, because they're still supposed to be on guard.
So, all right, we'll tell them when it's clear later. But for now, what's in the other rooms that they have set up? Like, they talked to the plant creature with the bear.
Well, there's that room to the left. It's just some old bedroom. It leads out to a balcony. There's nothing over there. Oh, oh.
Can we go that way and double check?
Sure, if you want to. Don't bother me none.
Thank you.
What about the plant creature?
Well, that's the lieutenant. And that's his room
Who?
up there. That's the lieutenant. That's Lieutenant Thorn.
Okay.
He's kind of crazy.
Wait, so your lieutenant is a plant creature, or some plant creature took over your lieutenant?
No, he's a plant creature.
All right. Well, I'm
I
gonna.
guess I'm not gonna be racist about it or anything, but that's odd.
I'm gonna just kind of give this dude away and say,
Last plant creatures I met were sexy.
He's kind of like an evil pixie. This is the hobgoblin saying this. And he's kind of crazy. And he worships that Nilshai. That crazy tentacle monster.
Hmm.
But this is your buddy.
Like he's still part of the Planar Blades, right?
Yeah,
So
he worships that horrible tentacle monster. Man, that thing terrifies me. I don't think we should be here. That's not a good leader.
Which tentacle monster?
Osriubek. The Nilshai. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, you guys talked to Thraka, right? I mean, I'm dumb. I don't know nothing. Thraka's our leader. Yeah, Thraka's our leader. And the other two hobgoblins are like, they kind of look spooked because they're like, oh crap, they didn't think about the fact that he was talking about things. They just sort of were nodding along, and now that they realize it, they're like, hey, you need to shut the hell up, man.
Yay, Planar Blades, Thraka, woo!
Yeah.
Shut up, Lenny.
Yeah, Planar Blades. Yeah.
All right, so we can be suspicious of these folk as well.
I trust them implicitly.
I'm going to just quietly write down the name that he said inadvertently. What was it again?
Shriubek. Shriubek.
The tentacle lord Shriubek?
Shriubek.
How do you spell that?
Schree. Ubeck.
What the hell?
Would like knowledge religion or anything reveal any knowledge about who this Shriubek might be?
I don't think he's famous enough for any of that.
Hmm.
A very minor demon or something.
But the word Nilshai, that might spark something from anyone with knowledge of the planes.
I don't know anything about the planes.
I do.
Okay.
Let's see.
Show us.
I know planes, they fly.
Hmm.
Planes fly. Woo. Ah, you're a crazy person. Planes don't fly. Except for the elemental
Yeah.
plane of air. Duh. That plane
Wait, how
flies.
do you grow grain on a plane if it's flying?
Yeah.
Mm,
Explain that one, smarty pants.
Well, my pants explain everything for me because they're so smart.
Hmm.
So,
first you tame Bane.
so, Braggy is like, I'm pretty sure that has something to do with the ethereal plane. And Myron's like, right? Aren't those like the beholders that come from the ethereal plane? But they're not like
Oh,
beholder.
balls.
They're not like beholders in that it's not that they have a bunch of eyes. It's that they have a bunch of tentacles.
Oh, that's what the whip is for that I snuck.
So these
Yeah.
guys worship some kind of beholder kin?
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. They're definitely horrible extraplanar creatures, but it's not extraplanar as in like demons. It's extraplanar as in like alien.
Right, some
Okay.
spelljammer shit going on here.
Right.
Hmm.
Now, anyone with a that has knowledge the planes and knowledge nature, give me a check for each.
I don't think I have both.
This is a separate thing from before.
Yes.
Right.
Do you
Like two
have to
new
have
rolls.
If you have both, give me a check for both.
So
Both?
two
You don't have
separate-
both.
You know, I increased several of my knowledges when I leveled up, and the two I didn't frickin' do is planes and nature.
Okay, I'm gonna do nature first, and then planes. Damn it. Well, you got the better nature roll, so maybe combined we can figure it out.
There's a connection between the Nilshai and the Sildur, the Twilight Realm that the Star Elves created. You can't quite put your finger on what that connection was, but those things are somehow intertwined, and it does seem like you're in some sort of either subplane or broken off plane of the Sildur, which is the Twilight Realm.
Okay.
So somehow this creature and the Star Elves are all connected. You can't quite put your finger on how, though.
So star elves are from some other plane where like abominations are also from, or something crazy, like
Well,
in prehistory.
Well, you guys actually remember that the Star Elves left the mortal realm and built their own plane of existence.
Right.
But they
do remember.
originated in the same place as all elves, you know, wherever the heck that was, 20,000 years ago in the Elf Crown Wars or before
Right,
that.
the fairy realm or whatever.
Right.
The Sealy.
And that might have been it. The Feywild. Somehow these creatures all have something to do with the Feywild.
Hmm. Okay.
So you check out room 17, and it does look like this was an opulent bedroom that is now fallen into ancient detritus.
Well, dang.
What about 14?
That is a balcony that overlooks A rather horrifying scene. Corpses all strewn about the bridge down below you.
Oh, great. Maybe we should just shoot a fireball at them from here.
At the corpses? What if it breaks the bridge?
It's made of this impervious glass.
How
Hmm.
many corpses are we talking about here?
That's the real question. How many corpses?
And maybe we don't need a fireball. Maybe we just light something on fire and toss it down there.
Maybe we just sort of like sneak down there all casual like and just push them off the bridge.
On Bridge C, you'd see about 24 or so corpses, zombies specifically.
If we need light, I have dancing lights. Cantrip.
And you have a pretty clear view of them from here.
Okay.
Do we have any, like, alchemist fire or something?
Oh, we got a few of those around. Like, do we got a good shot at them from here?
Yeah, actually. If you guys just want
Oh, hey, here's another thing. If we're gonna be here for a while, I can make holy water. Like,
Oh,
if it's
that's
gonna
a
be
good
a
point.
protracted siege, I can make holy water. Like, the only ingredient is silver, I think, and the bless spell. Like, it's like silver dust, purified water, and the bless spell. But if we're going to be here for a while, I can totally make holy water, which will kill undead, and we could distribute that in mass. I mean, if it's a protracted siege we're dealing with.
Right. That's not a bad idea.
Holy water's a good idea. It's always good to have around.
All right, but for now, though, we do have some alchemist fire. I have some of the old, good old Aglaronian army alchemist fire, and I think Jezebel has a selection of that green stuff we took off
The
those
acids?
under orcs. The acid was like acid fire or something. It was green fire.
Also, if the bridge is
Yes, it's
large enough
concentrated.
that we can't get through it, I could just give it to Uru and he can do like a bombing run.
I have 3 concentrated alchemist fire.
So, I mean, might be a good way to start our siege. Because I'm not looking at this as a single battle. I'm looking at this as a siege.
It is starting to look that way, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'll cough up. I think I got 3 vials of alchemist fire.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, I only have 2 vials, but this is the classic army issue alchemist fire. So those the Jinx has is better. We just use them judiciously, but see what happens when we destroy some zombies. You know,
Yeah, let's try one.
they can't have an unlimited supply of corpses, right?
Of fresh corpses, there's no way they have an unlimited supply. Of skeletal remains, who knows?
Well, even if they have generations and generations worth of elf skeletons to work with, it's not an unlimited supply. And if we use
That is true.
If we use siege tactics, we can whittle them down. Period.
Also, maybe we want to do that on purpose so we could farm XP.
Right?
Okay, did learn a valuable lesson in the past, though, in that it's a bad idea in general to farm XP from anything that level drains, because that's not a good trade-off.
Ah,
So if we
Well-
come across wights or vampires amongst all these undead, we got to change our tune immediately.
okay. That's fair. We can show off some of our brilliant tactics to the dudes around here. And be like, see, we're smart, using our brains. That's how
Yeah,
you
fuck
do
it. I'm gonna hand Uru my 2 alchemist fires and tell him to go have at it.
Do a little bombing run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's start with one. I'll hang on to one and give Uter one and have him aim, like, just fly high enough so that he's out of reach of anything and drop on the biggest pile that appears to be on the bridge.
It looks like the biggest pile is towards the entrance to the tower that you're on. So not even that far from you. Like, it would be like 30 feet down and maybe like 10 feet forward.
Oh.
The biggest concentration they're trying to get into the building that you're in.
Oh. Well, then we don't even need a bombing run. You can just toss it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So who has the best aim? Who has the best BAB?
The best aim.
Yeah, big.
For range attacks?
Oh. My BAB is 5. For range?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're like 1 better than me, and because you're wait, no, I don't know. You're only a half elf, not a full elf, so that doesn't make you super quick.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck. Everyone, let's compare our fucking stats. What's my range? Let me check. Who is the best?
Better than all the rest.
Alright, I'm +6 with ranged weapons.
Looks like I'm at +8 or 9.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm more of a melee guy and a spellcaster than a range guy.
Soon tight.
Oh, wait a minute. I also have a couple alchemist fires.
Nice.
Well, then give me mine back.
Okay. I forgot.
Actually, fuck it. Let's all take a shot. I'll throw one of mine. You throw one of yours. Jinx throw one of hers.
Let's throw just one first and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll throw one of mine just to see.
Okay. Give it a toss. You like my sound effects?
Okay. All right.
Alright. Hitting these things isn't really an issue. It's an issue of numbers. So a classic alchemist fire doesn't do that much damage, and you figure it would take about 3 alchemist fire per zombie on average to take them out.
Mm.
Oh, they're juicy.
Yeah, they're thick and juicy. But once you killed the first one with alchemist fire, say you did max damage, only takes 2 alchemist fire to kill one. But when it explodes, because you remember how these ones explode, it explodes in nasty, stinky fire, because it's on fire. And it does, if the other ones were more flammable, you could probably catch a whole group of them on fire. On real, just regular normal fire. They don't seem to be smart enough to react to it in any way.
Okay.
Hey, and we can make some regular fire too. I mean, shit. Tell me someone doesn't. Oh, no, never mind. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Anybody have any oil?
Let me check. I have tons of stuff on me.
Nope, I don't have any oil, and I certainly don't have any alcohol that would burn either.
I have lamp oil.
Hey!
Well, I bought like one of everything just because I didn't know what I would need.
And that's the adventurer's life. Either you're Batman or you're, from the hip.
You have the grease spell?
Not memorized, but in my book, yeah.
Hey, wow, grease would really work on a glass bridge, too. That'd be awesome.
I don't have it memorized. I know.
Okay, so let's set a few of them on fire. Have some fun. I'll throw one of my alchemist fires as well. And I'll contribute to the ones we're using.
Mm-hmm.
But this just gives us more ideas for better strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can set them on fire. We can push them off the bridge. What the? I'm losing more and more respect for these planar
It
blades.
would be really nice. Make them fall down and light it on fire.
How is the entryway to this tower blocked off?
It looks like it's one of those same closed doors. It almost looks like if the zombies knew what they were doing, they could just open it.
Well, right, yeah. How are they stopping the zombies from getting in? If one of them just stumbles against the door, it should open.
Yeah, if they stumble against it correctly. Yep.
Even more respect I'm losing here. These orcs seem to be subpar. Their defenses are very wanting. So honestly, I think we could. How many did we see down there on the bridge just after we exploded a few of them with alchemist fire?
There's probably still like 20.
Right. These things don't seem like as much of a threat.
We could launch a couple of fireballs at them and then go rest and prepare other spells if we need.
We can pick them off from the balcony, period. This isn't actually a threat.
Nope.
Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, then we basically just will win a war of attrition here over time. So I agree with Myron. You can throw off some fireballs, and I'll throw off some positive energy rays. Kill a few of them, and then go rest and do it again tomorrow.
However, we should not rest in the Eastern Tower. We should rest somewhere on our own, away from them, just in case.
Yeah,
Paranoia
I got
is
good
safety.
I got good vibes from most of these soldiers, but their leaders seem to be incompetent.
Alright, so how do you guys want to try to take these things down? Just tie a rope to Amra, have him go down there, do a holy burst a couple times, and then rope him back up. Eh? Eh? Just throw him right into the middle of the zombies, and have a ready to action to holy burst.
Bungee cord.
Yeah.
Just jump and go like boing, holy burst, boing. Now I took the feat where I can do a ray as well, so I can pick off the tough-looking ones while you guys fireball the area.
I will do whatever people think is the best idea. not a ranged character. That was kind of unexpected.
Well, those alchemist fires are still mildly useful, but we have a limited number of them. Still, what else are you going to use them for, right? You throw them at the enemies. That's what they're for.
Yep.
I think this room, number 17, might be a good place for us to rest. Well, I don't know. We're next to the evil plant thing.
Is
Yeah.
it a
The
bathroom?
hobgoblins.
Because I don't want to rest there.
No, it's a decent room, but the hobgoblins made sure to stress that the plant guy is totally crazy. And in fact, since Jezebella is detecting evil all the time, she definitely detects the presence of evil. And after a minute or so, she definitely detects the presence of evil coming from that guy.
Well, shit.
When we come back down here and look out over the balcony, do we see anything down there?
Have you fireballed the zombies already?
Do you want to... How many level 3 spells do you have available? Or how many
Let's say
fireballs
that
do
we
you have?
explore more before we decide to commit to that.
Okay.
We know where
Okay.
they are. We know they're probably not going anywhere.
Let's
Now you're
find
gonna-
a rest. We've experimented on how fire works on them. Let's go find a resting place before we expend ourselves.
Okay, so you guys start exploring other areas. You check out the balcony where the orcs were hiding. It has a pretty good view of what was probably once a ballroom.
And so we fought those shadows in the ballroom.
Yep.
Okay, I get 3 spells a day.
Of level 3?
Yeah, but one of them has to be illusions, so I can only do 2 fireballs. That's it.
Well, what did you memorize?
Displacement and 2 fireballs.
Okay.
Right, but if we're gonna rest and rememorize stuff on a daily basis, we can, we can switch tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I could lob 2 fireballs before we rest.
We can take some of them down, and we
Yeah,
can.
and I think
explore.
I can do like 4 beams of positive energy as well, so we can drop we can drop a whole mess of them before we go rest.
Yep.
But don't blow all your load. Conserve some just in case.
Right.
Okay. Remember, I can convert any spell I have memorized to positive energy as well.
Okay.
Undead, like, literally, we should have rested before we moved on and fought those scrotum monsters. But other than that, like, now that I've had any rest at all, undead are not going to be a problem from here on out. I'm just saying.
Oh, were you able to cure my strength damage?
Oh yeah, and I have a rock.
You gotta wait a day for me to rest. We haven't rested yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you have some lesser restoration.
Oh, hold on. Let me check if I have one memmed.
What'd you say?
I have a.
Let me check if I have a lesser restoration memorized. Yes. Yes, I do have that on my list because that's come up several times recently. So, let's see. That is a D4. So, all right. So hold on. I'll give you a D4 back.
Okay. Woohoo!
Are you good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying, though. When we know what we're facing, if we're actually going to be in a protracted siege, then I don't feel threatened at all. because undead are something we can deal with, like if we know we're about to come up against them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling confident. I'm letting my dick swing.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's drop a couple fireballs on their asses, and anything left standing after the fireballs, I'll use my energy beams and kill them. Oh, but let's find a good place to rest first, because I also don't trust these orcs. I trust them about 5 feet, because that's how far I can throw them.
All right then.
So at this point, you pretty much have cleared the top level of the contested tower. Cleared as in there's no actively hostile enemies in this area. You drop a couple fireballs and kill off the zombies that are on the bridge without too much of a problem.
I'll keep one energy channel in reserve, but that means I can still do 3 rays to pick off any stragglers. Anyone still standing after the fireballs.
Okay.
There were a couple of stragglers, but the force of the other guys exploding from the fireball, because remember, each one explodes when they die.
Wow.
So a couple of them just got knocked off the bridge. But once the domino effect was over, there was no one left standing.
Shit. Hats off to Braggy again. I
Nice.
don't know how many times I can say it. She's almost as valuable a party member as Uru.
Well, Uru is amazing.
Udu blushes.
That's so cute. Who's your good dragon? Who's your good
All right. So, should we go back downstairs and?
Yes, let's finish exploring the floor below us.
Okay.
Oh, wait, and there's stairs going up from here as well, huh?
Sorry.
Yes, there is stairs going up from there too. I don't think anybody's really mentioned that off the top of my head.
No, they haven't. But we were asking, so what's this room, what's that room? And what's upstairs?
You're right, and the hobgoblin would be like, "Ah, that's where the lookout is."
Well, let's go look up at the lookout.
Okay.
Duroc is up there.
Turok Dinosaur Hunter?
No, with a D. Totally different. Totally different.
Duroc Dinosaur Hunter.
I used to love that game.
He's a tiny soar hunter.
Right.
All right. So we don't see anything up there. Can we talk to this dude? See if there's any useful info?
So what is this?
So, their inner area is the actual room that you're in, the actual lookout room. A torch lying in the center of the floor lights this chamber. The walls are transparent and grow closer together as they rise from the floor, forming like an apex pyramid like 10 feet overhead. This appears to have once been an observation gallery with a grand view in all directions. However, the reflections by the torchlight bouncing off the interior make the outside dark to you. In the corner is a sleeping half-orc.
That's literally the worst guard I've ever seen.
I was gonna say, that's the worst lookout point ever.
He's literally lighting himself up, obscuring his own vision, and fell asleep.
Yes, that is exactly correct.
That's like, in every way I can think of, the absolute opposite of guarding.
Maybe he's not guarding. Maybe he's like lighting the fires.
Oh, he's bait. He's bait. I see.
A little too much orc shrooms.
He's lighting the fires. Gondor calls for aid.
Right. So you guys enter the observation deck. At some point, unless you guys really try not to be loud, you will wake him up. And as soon as he hears a bump,
I'm gonna chew this bitch ass out. I have some issues. He is insulting me. He's insulting our entire race and just perpetuating a stereotype on the incompetence and laziness of the orcish race.
when he first is awoken, when you first start into your "how dare you fall asleep on post" kind of thing, he wakes up with a scream. Ah! Ah! You're coming to get me! Once he actually realizes that you're not undead and you're not there to try to eat him or anything, he quiets down and starts to look really ashamed and look down at his feet as Amra grills him.
Well, no wonder you're having nightmares. You're making yourself a target that a baby could come kill in the night. Do you think that the amazing lineage of orcs has been carried out by incompetents that fall asleep on guard duty while lighting themselves up?
He's like, but I can still see, look! And he runs over to a corner and cups his hands on the glass to block the light and looks through.
You are a disgrace to every Horde member that ever died assaulting a town.
Not a lot to be gained from here, but it is funny, and at least you know it's on the top level.
Mm.
I mean, you have dark vision for fuck's sake.
But it's scary.
Now, to be fair, it's good to have a lit torch if undead comes by.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
let him
that'll
know
that'll
that
save you with.
I
your
have total
sleep.
faith in the planar blades, and that I'm sure that his falling asleep was a total accident. He's got this. Just, take a deep breath,
Okay.
get a sip
All
of
right,
coffee, get it back
you
together,
do good
man.
cop. You do good cop. I'll do bad cop. We'll whip
Mhm.
these guys into shape.
Who are you people? Why are you here?
I'm an emissary from Grumsh himself, here to tell you how much of a shitty orc you are.
I'm just here to help out the planar blades, because they're so cool.
How do you know about us? You're an elf lady.
Everybody knows about the planar blades. You guys are legendary.
Wow, we are?
Absolutely.
Every realm in the universe will know of the planar blades.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm so
Exactly.
disappointed in you for falling asleep on duty. That's not what we expect from the planar blades.
You're right. I was being foolish. And he slaps himself in the face. I'll never sleep on guard duty. No. I have to do us justice. I have to show the world, no, all the realms, that we're the best. No one has no one has thicker cocks than us. We are the best. We are the best at raping, at pillaging, at looting. We are the best.
Yeah, planar blades.
That's the orcish spirit.
Yeah, and the tentacle lord and Nilshai. Yay!
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, for Shriubek.
Yeah, and what does Shriobek stand for? And I'll point at him.
killing star elves, I think. I don't know. Whatever. Conquering the plains.
Pyramids!
You know that Thorn guy. He always he's like in love with the boss, man. He always wants to get closer to the boss and see if he can't touch the tentacles. I think that's weird. That guy creeps me out.
Me too, man. You and me
Well,
both.
don't worry about it.
I wouldn't
Don't
trust.
worry.
I wouldn't trust that motherfucker or his bear. I think that bear is rabid. Nothing against bears. I mean, I've met some pretty bear chicks, but nah, that's an evil bear too.
But it's nothing the planar blades can't handle.
Yeah, and you know what? We're gonna start cutting the wheat from the chaff. I don't even know what that means. We're gonna start cutting the fat from the meat. 'Cause I like the fat. Yeah!
Yeah!
The best part is the giblets.
Mm-hmm.
Yum yum.
Well, now that you're awake, back to guard duty.
Yeah, I'm gonna guard. And he goes to the southern wall. Cups his hand against the glass. I'm gonna keep a lookout. Don't you worry. Anything happens, I'll sound the alarm.
Good job.
You got this.
Nothing's gonna happen on my watch.
Can we tell if there's any, like, way to dampen the light without putting it out in this room? Even like a plank of wood or something? Just to block some light?
That might help. That might help if there was like a surface to block the light against. But if you put the light out, this place becomes amazing looking. And the fact that he has dark vision means he shouldn't be scared, but he still kinda is. But you have installed him with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's still not willing to go without the light. He's like, no, man, no. There's things that'll eat your soul. Gotta banish that shit.
So that's literally like saying, like, you already have the nightlight on, but you demand to turn the light on as well. Like, you can already see just fine, but it's still too scary.
Damn right.
Alright, well, as long as you're alert.
Yep.
Alright, now, yeah, this guy isn't worth any more of our time.
Yeah, let's go.
What? Let's get into this guy's background. It'll be very interesting. His hopes and dreams as a tower outlooker.
What did you do before you joined the Planar Blades?
Well, my mom was a bitch, see? And I was like, how come I didn't inherit your werewolf abilities? Damn it! Okay. So you guys make your way back down to the third level. Was there anything else you wanted to do here? We're going to go downstairs more.
Is there any obvious activity in the area below from the balcony?
Make perception checks.
Honestly, so far, it looks like the
21.
dome where the coward there was standing watch might be the best place for us to camp. Kick him out and we'll take watch, but put the lights out and have better perception checks than him. Could even use one of those magic campsite cards as well.
We could just go up there and tell him what a great job he's done and that he deserves a break.
He would probably agree with you. He's like, yeah, I do deserve that. You're right. Yeah. That's kind of what the other guys did.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Mine was 21.
Jezebel is pretty sure she sees movement down there, but it's not bodily. It's shadowy movement. And Braggy's like, yep, there's shadows down there.
Well,
Shoot a lot of fireballs down there.
it is my opinion that we should have a battle before I fall asleep.
This is where we should dangle Amra from a rope to do some positive energy bursts.
We might want to rest before we go into more battle. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking we call it for the night. That seems like a decent place to leave it. Sorry,
All
it was
right, well,
just
we can go back up to
RPing.
the,
It was fun though.
yeah, we can go back up to the tower, like you said. We'll send that guy on leave, nice and pumped.
Then we'll have to just
Yeah.
maintain our normal rotation.
Yep.
well, honestly, I don't trust these guys enough to not set guards, anyways.
Right.
So you guys end up going back upstairs again.
Yep.
All right.
Now we know what's there. We can prep for everything.
Yeah,
We've definitely got some good info and some good prep.
And we don't even have to send them away. We could just say, hey, we want to help. We want to, join you for the lookout for a few hours.
Why don't you take first rest?
There you go.
I think he would be super, super happy with that, actually. Just having people there makes it much less creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Not just that, though, but I think we should.
When he goes to sleep, we put the light out.
Yeah, well, we light out. I've used one. There's the good ones that are like a little hut that's protected and everything. Then there's the average ones that are just like a campsite that's like you can make the fire as bright as you want it, and you all get excellent rest. But then I have the minor ones, the lowest card that's just like an alarm spell over the campsite, which is just standard practice at our level, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we shouldn't be using those if we're expected to be here for a long time. If this is going to be a
I mean, well, no, that's. I was the one who brought up the siege tactic ideas, and so I'll agree with you there. We don't need it. That just means we do need to set watch, though.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's enough of us. We can take shifts and still get decent rest.
All right. Well, I want first or last shift because I can stay up later, get up early, but I'm not going to get up in the middle of the fucking night.
I'd like first shift because I want to chat with this guy. Just random chit chat until he falls asleep.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will begin praying because traditionally I pray before going to. Well, I pray at sunset or in the evening time
Mm-hmm.
to get my spells back. So I gotta pray and then get a night's rest, and then I'll be good to go in the morning. So I'll get
Okay.
up early for last watch. I'll get up at 4 a.m. and cook breakfast and shit.
All right. I figure I'll share a midnight snack with him. Get him to chit chat about anything, whatever.
Good jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait till I do something with this fish and the last of those mushrooms that Jezebel has in her bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be breakfast.
That's awesome. All right. I'm gonna hit the stop recording button.